Staying in the Middle East, Lebanese President Joseph Aoun said that disarming Hezbollah must happen through careful, non-confrontational dialogue, not rushed decisions, especially as Israel continues airstrikes in breach of a ceasefire. Speaking after an Easter meeting with a Maronite patriarch, Aoun says controversial issues must be addressed through consensus to avoid national collapse. Here's what President Aoun had to say.
خلينا نعالج الموضوع بروية وبمسؤولية لأنه هذا الموضوع حساس ودقيق وأساسي للحفاظ على السلم الأهلي. برجع بقولكم أي موضوع خلافي بالداخل اللبناني لا يقارب إلا بالتحاور والتواصل وبمنطق تصالحي مش التصادمي وإلا رح ناخذ لبنان على الخراب.
The Trump administration has pressured Lebanon to disarm the Iran-backed group, and Aoun last week committed to doing so by the end of 2025. Meanwhile, the Lebanese army foiled a rocket attack on Israel in Sidon, seizing launch pads and arresting suspects. Prime Minister Nawaf Sharaf emphasized the state's exclusive right to possess arms. Hezbollah, however, has vowed not to disarm while Israel continues to occupy Lebanese territory. Let's move over to the United States, where Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth shared details of US strikes in Yemen, including the FA-18 flight schedules, in a private signal chat with his wife, brother and lawyer. The group created before his confirmation was meant for scheduling, but later included sensitive military information. This comes after The Atlantic exposed another chat where similar details were mistakenly sent. While the Pentagon denies sharing classified material, lawmakers and ex-officials are calling for Hegseth's removal. Critics say his actions show poor judgment and risk national security, especially as some chat participants had no clearance. All while Trump and the White House continue to back him. Let's listen in to what Trump had to say.
It's a question I've been asked now, and I've given a few answers, and they've all been the same. We have an amazing group. Our national security now is stronger than it's ever been. And somebody got on, I happen to know the guy's a total sleazebag. The Atlantic is a failed magazine. Does very, very poorly. Nobody gives a damn about it. This gives it a little bit of a shot. And I will tell you this, that they've made up more stories, and they're just a failing magazine. The public understands that. He's a very good man. That man is a very good man right there that you criticize so strongly. He's doing a great job. He had nothing to do with this. Hegseth. How do you bring Hegseth into it? He had nothing to do. Look, it's all a witch hunt. Here we are talking about some of the greatest business deals ever made. The greatest companies in the world are moving into the United States, and you want to ask about whether or not Signal works. I don't know that Signal works. I think Signal could be defective, to be honest with you. And I think that's what we have to, because you use Signal and we use Signal and everybody uses Signal, but it could be a defective.
Moving on.